Hello and welcome again to the interview series. Each year, the AAF, the American Advertising Federation Roanoke, holds an awards competition where members and area college students can enter their work to be judged by an independent panel of AAF members from across the nation. The interview series is about honoring the stellar work done by these creative Gold Award winners. Today I'm talking with Kevin Jones, Creative Director and CEO at Joba Studio. Kevin is a graduate of Virginia Tech School of Architecture and Pamplin College of Business, has a Bachelor's of Science in Industrial Design, a minor in Art History, as well as an MBA. Many know Kevin as the Virginia Tech running back who brought the Hokie Nation to its feet time and time again as he sprinted down the field. Following 7 years in the NFL, Kevin hung up the cleats and returned to Blacksburg. Kevin most recently worked for Virginia Tech Athletics as an assistant athletics director for special projects and design. And he was an integral part of the conceptual redesign at Union Park at English Field, as well as the Merriman Athletic Center. Kevin is responsible for contributing to the overall vision of Joba by guiding the company as it strives to fulfill its mission. This is one of two interviews with Kevin, as he won 2 gold awards, so make sure you look for the other one. This is going to be another fascinating interview for you to watch. Let's get to it. Well, good day, and here's the next interview in our interview series, and I've got Kevin with me. Kevin, welcome, and I'm going to ask you to give us your full name and your company name.
All right, my name is Kevin Jones. I'm CEO and Creative Director of Joba Studio.
Nice, very good. How'd the name come about? It's a little different.
Well, this has several meanings. One is Jesus on board always.
Okay, cool.
And the other one is just 1 billion attempts and making people's lives better. So it kind of gives us that mantra to kind of just keep going at it. And if we keep going at it for each client, each individual, we'll eventually get it right.
That's a really good approach. So obviously creative, but what does your company do?
So we do design, marketing, and communications. We're a multidisciplinary design studio based in Blacksburg, Virginia, in the New River Valley. And our client base is kind of broad. We've set out to be that way just because of the many interests that we have. And we have expertise in a few different skill sets in the design, kind of in the design industry in general. So we bring those things together, bring those people together to always have those multiple, I would say, perspectives at the table to be able to, take our clients to the next level.
So is it mainly in marketing or advertising or social media, or where do you focus, or is it all over?
It's both. So when I say the creative industry, you have the skills of like graphic design, interior, product, architecture, and then so that's the design side. And then we have a communication side of the business that handles the marketing piece, the social media management, copywriting, storytelling. Yeah.
Sounds like you got it all going. So how many people are on your team?
We fluctuate between 10 and 15 people, local and also people who are remote as well, especially since the pandemic.
Yeah, right. It's all over the map with that thing. So tell us what you won 2 awards, as I remember. So tell us about the 2 different awards, what they were, and then about winning them. Or let's tell you what, do it first, how they came together. If you can just give me a flavor on both.
Yeah, so the HueMan design competition / exhibition in Design Miami, those projects came together from one of our clients. So USM, Swiss Modular Office Furniture out of Switzerland, is one of our clients.
Cool.
And we do design and furniture work for those that client in Switzerland. But Design Miami is an international design fair based in Miami, but also Basel, Switzerland. So that's part of the connection.
Okay.
And we basically design an exhibit at Art Basel based on furniture, but that had to do with social justice and equity and diversity. So the actual exhibit was a result of a competition, an international design competition for people of color.
Very interesting.
So in the furniture industries are less than 2% of African Americans in that industry collaborating with major design and brand furniture firms. So our client wanted to make a statement that they were focusing on diversity and equity, and we got to work on that project. So it turned out that it was supposed to be just an exhibit, and then it turned into an international design competition, and the first place, second place won $25,000 and internship opportunities. So it was, great for a great cause.
That's significant. That's very, very cool. And I noticed the award was spelled a little bit different and not human as we know it, but HUE. Can you speak to that?
Yes. So we also came up with the branding for that. So the hue just speaks to like different hues of people working together to still create beauty in unison. So that's why we spelled it different, just simply thinking about the different hues and diversity of people. Yeah.
So tell us about winning the award. What has it meant to your company, or how have you used it to leverage whatever?
Yeah, no, it's just encouragement that people could recognize what went behind the design, and then also obviously the visuals of it were very powerful, and a lot of people at the exhibit were asking questions about the design, and once they heard what was behind it, they loved it even more. So I think that the award validated that for us, that we were on the right track, recognized by our peers in the New River Valley. So it's such an honor to be able to have that award, but then also talk about it. And
Yeah.
when you say leverage it goes more about being able to say, hey, we were recognized for doing good work.
Yeah. So this is really surreal to me. So a little company in Blacksburg, Virginia, working for somebody in Switzerland. How did that happen?
So it's sort of a long story, but I guess I'm a product designer. I also interned in Switzerland and on my second stint at Virginia Tech.
Okay.
After playing in the NFL for a while, I came back to Virginia Tech to study product design, and I also had a big interest in furniture. So I had an opportunity to go to Switzerland and intern,
Huh.
and that internship led into just more opportunities. I actually interned at two different places in Switzerland. One is USM, and the other one is Scott Sports out of Switzerland. And that just kind of broadened my horizons on travel and in the industry, and I've been able to be hired a few different times to do work for those companies.
That's fascinating. I mean, that is very cool stuff. Just
Yeah.
whoop, I'll just go to
Yeah.
Switzerland. Yeah.
Well,
Why not?
when you're an older student, you're a little bit more brave, and I wanted to travel and get some experience in Europe, and I felt like it changed my life and my view on design and on
Yeah.
and so I think people need to travel more.
Well, you got that right. I'm trying to do more of that. I always perceive Swiss as quality, Swiss watches, right? And
Exactly.
all that stuff. So that is great, great stuff to be affected by those kind of standards, I guess would be the way.
Exactly. Yes.
Anything noteworthy that you're working on now that you can share?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm.
um, we're currently working. How about I'll say it like this, with a big social media company, one of the largest, and we're doing some interior environmental graphics and cafe designs for one of their
Oh, very
headquarters.
cool. Very
So
cool.
that's cool because it's another one of those projects that gets other people and other businesses fired up about, like, oh, okay, this company is a smaller company in the New River Valley, but also doing big sticky projects that can affect people around the world. So that's kind of one of the things that we pride ourselves on being able to do, and promote diversity, that we all can work together and create a better future for everyone.
That's very cool. Very,
Yeah.
very cool. Well, one of the last things as an AAF member, why
Mhm.
would you encourage someone else to join?
Well, I think it's a great platform, for others to pour into each other in this industry, and also in this area, in this community. I think that the New River Valley and Roanoke and Blacksburg, all the places where the talent is kind of seems hidden here, hidden jewels. I think that this AAF awards and the platform that we get from that makes us more visible, not just here in the New River Valley, but throughout the country. So I think that that type of promotion and companies seeing that, okay, there's some hidden jewels in the New River Valley.
Yeah.
Um, we could use them to grow our business.
I've been utterly fascinated interviewing all the gold level winners. just by the level of quality, the level of everybody here thinks outside the box, and I think that's creative space in general. I don't think that's our region by any chance, but
Right. Yeah, that's true.
it's just fascinating the stuff people come up with. Like, well, yeah, okay, I wouldn't have thought of that, but so very, very cool. Well, thank you again for taking part of your day with me to do this interview and tell us more about Joba Studio. Good luck on your future, and hope to see the interview come out soon. We'll get it produced. Thank you so much for being here, Kevin.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity. This is a great award. We're honored by it, and let's keep supporting each other.
All right, sounds good. Thanks again.
All right.